think the textbook answer, or summary of the textbook answer, is personal branding is how people talk about you and remember you when you're not in the room, right? It's how you want people to talk about you. You control the narrative and you shape the message or the narrative and the communications behind how people discuss you. When they think of your name, hopefully you're the solution to a professional business problem. And so your name adds value. And so that's how I want people to think about and consider personal branding. Personal branding isn't about, copying other people. It's not about churning out a replica of anybody else. And so personal branding is learning from people and learning and being inspired and motivated by individuals like yourself, but it's about harnessing what makes you authentic. And what makes you authentic is what brings value to any professional or business space that you enter, right? And I think one thing particularly that Black women and women of color needs to remember in the world that we're in, particularly in this attention driven world, like everything is vying for our attention more than any other time in the past. You have to remember that whilst your work and your hard work can get you in a room, it can get someone to pick up your CV, can get someone to book a meeting for, your business, whatever it is, right? The impression that you leave upon them is what's going to last, but also that ongoing credibility and reputational piece. So if I've never met you, but I'm going on your LinkedIn or your social media and I'm spending, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes just scrolling through your website, for example, your website, Beverly, I'm looking at your LinkedIn page, I'm going to be like, oh, I really, this person is somebody I should either get to know, hire, or book in a certain capacity, book to speak, or, this person knows their stuff. And you want to, in a short space of time, solidify that understanding for people, because people don't have the time to kind of, unless they're, even when they're working with you, and I'm sure you've seen that, you'll see that people who are working the hardest are sometimes the people who are overlooked the most. It's the person who is the most visible and actively engaged through their personal branding activity that gets the best opportunities, or gets invited to do XYZ, or gets shortlisted for awards. It's those people who take action and who are proactive, and who take ownership of themselves and of their career trajectories, that own their personal brands.